Hello friends, welcome to the free automation learning channel and my name is Chirag Singh. So today I am going to discuss you about a concept in CoreJava that is known as a variable, and it's also our agenda for today. It's a variable, types of variable, object reference and data types. So what is a variable? Variable is terms when we store any value. So it is stored in somewhere. The memory location is known as a variable, right? Now let me discuss you with this practical way. Just open my Eclipse. Variable. This int I is equal to 10. Here I is variable and this I is nothing. This is a address where this 10 will go to store in the memory. So this I is known as a variable, right? Now let me show how many types of variables in Java. So there are basically three types of variable in Java. First is local variable, second is instance variable, third is static variable. So I will discuss one by one. So what is a local variable? The local variable is the variable which is declared inside method is known as local variable, right? And we should give any value to the local variable when we initialize this or declare this. So this is string s is equal to Chirag. So s is local variable because it is present inside the method. So this is a local variable. Second is instance variable. The variable which is declared outside a method but inside the class. So this is known as a instance variable. One more important thing for instance variable, it does not have a static keyword, right? So this is our I is in static instance variable, right? Instance variable. So the variable which is declared outside the method but inside the class is known as instance variable. The variable which is declared inside the method is known as local variable, the scope of this local variable is from here to here, means inside the method the scope of this variable, and for the instance variable the scope of instance variable is inside the class, and there is also another variable which is known as static variable. Static variable, a variable which is declared outside a method but inside the class with static keyword is known as static variable, right? Just let me copy and paste here for you. It should it has static keyword. So static boolean is equal to false. Wait a minute. Static string s1. So this is a static variable. So we does not give any value at the time of declare when we declare any this static variable or instance variable, but when we declare or when we declare local variable, that at that time we have to give the value or initialize the local variable, otherwise it give a syntax error, or it give a compile error when we compile the code, right? So how we call these variables? As I said, the scope of this variable is inside the method, so we just call this variable inside the method. Let me call this for you, this s, right? So we can call this variable inside this method, but we cannot call this method outside the method, right? It is giving me a error. So this is the why we cannot call a local variable outside the method. And how we can call this instance variable and static variable outside the method? Just give me for the instance variable, we need to create a new object or instance. So see, by this way we can call this instance variable. Let me Okay, so it is saying that it should be a static. To complete variable declaration should be complete. Right, in this way we can call this instance variable, but for the static variable we do not create any instance or object. We just call it as simples, because this method is also static, and this is also the static variable, and static variable also called by the class name. So just give me a moment, I write we do not need to create a new object instance to call a static variable or method. Static variable can be called with class name. So here we can directly, because this static variable s1 is declared in this tutorial 9, so we can directly call it as s1. We can directly call this s1 because this s1 is initialized or declared in tutorial 9. Or there is another way to call this method is syso class name dot, you see s1 is appearing, so we just call this. So by this two way we can call static variable. So these are three types of variable. And now talk about object reference. What is the object reference? Object reference is like that, this obj, this is a object reference because it contains the address of this object, where this object will be, or it is stored in the heap memory of Java. So this obj contains the address of this, so this is known as object reference. Obj is object reference. So basically I'm just give you a basic knowledge of object reference and these three types of variables, so that if in case you need to code in Selenium Web Driver and you need this or you face this what object reference keyword or static keyword, so you should know the concept behind these keywords. So that's why I'm just giving a basic knowledge of this. Right, this is the object reference. Object reference contains the address of the object where that object is stored or will be going to store. Right, now other thing is data type. So what is a data type? Data type is like when we give the declare or initialize and variable, this int is a data type. So basically data types are two types. This is a primitive data type, non-primitive data type. For non-primitive data type, string, array, this comes, and for the primitive data type there are two types. Boolean just give true or false. Numeric has also two parts, divided in two parts, character, integer, and integral have also are two parts, divided in two parts, integer and floating point. There is a byte, short, int, long, for double. So this is a data type. Right, if I talk about this, here is instance variable and int is data type. Right, if I want to create boolean flag is equal to true, so boolean is data type. So guys, hope you like this video, and we will clear all this point in this video, and I will upload, or I will push this code into Git. You can download this code and understand in your system. So thank you for watching this, and soon I will come with a new lesson. In a coming lesson I will give you a very discuss a very important the lesson name is collections. So just stick with me. Thank you for watching this. Bye bye.